Is this you? I believe Street Fighter can be simple. I'm Yo Dude. Welcome to my dojo. I've been playing fighting games for over a decade. I started this channel to curate what I've learned in that time, and what I'm still learning today to help new players pick up the basic fundamentals of the game. In this video, I'll show you a simple 5-minute training to warm up before hopping into ranked. We'll cover basic movement, footsies, anti-airs, throw defense, and drive impact counterplay. Before we begin, we need to set up a few things. Begin training with your CPU dummy set to Ryu. Clear any unwanted settings by restoring to default in the Basic Settings tab. Once the room resets, save the battle status and set a shortcut button to replay the save state. Next, tab over to Simple Training Settings and select Anti-Air Practice. This is a pre-built training and will be what we will use for the entire training session. Lastly, tab over to the recording settings. Most of the recordings will be used up from the simple training. We'll be adding in 2 additional recordings in just a moment, but first, here are what each pre-made recording is for. Please write this down. 1. Jump forward, heavy kick. 2. Empty neutral jump. 3. Idle. 4. Walk forward. 5. Walk backward. 6. Dash throw. We're going to add on to that now. In the recording section of the tab, set the recording trigger to On Input, and then select slot 7 to record. Number 7, Drive Impact. Select slot 8 to record. Number 8, Crouching Medium Kick, or another button to be used in Footsies. From here, we are ready to begin training. Exercise number 1, Simple Movement. For this exercise, turn on recording slots 3, 4, and 5, and select Start Replay. We are trying to stay well within footsie range of the CPU as it walks back and forth. This simple exercise will be the base for the rest of our training today and will help you understand your character's basic spacing needs. Focus on your character's walk speed compared to Ryu. Taking this difference into consideration when walking with the CPU will help your understanding of spacing for your character. It's okay if you get too close or too far away, just try to adjust your position as soon as you can. Practice this for about 30 seconds. Exercise number 2, Simple Anti-Airs. For this exercise, turn on recording slots 1 and leave slots 3, 4, and 5 on. Like the first exercise, we'll walk back and forth with the CPU. Additionally, we'll be looking for a jump in to perform a successful anti-air. This exercise will test your reactions as well as your execution. If you're having trouble with focusing on 2 things at the same time, or being in the proper spacing for the jump in, then turn off slots 4 and 5, but leave on slot 3 as it will change the timing of the jump to allow you to work on reactions and not anticipation. Practice this for around 30 seconds. Exercise 3, Simple Footsies, Punish Counters. For this exercise, turn on recording slot 8 and turn off slot 1. This exercise will be looking for the selected attack input as we walk back and forth with the dummy and attempt to punish it as it whiffs the attack. If you find yourself whiffing the counter attack, you are too far away to be in effective range. Just as well, if you find yourself blocking the CPU's attack or getting hit by it, you are too close to your opponent to land a counter attack. Remember that if your attack doesn't come with that punish counter tag, then you're reacting too late and the dummy was simply still in range of the attack because he won't block here even if he could have. Practice this for around 30 seconds. Exercise number 4. Simply subscribe today. I make videos that give you tools and tips that I wish I had a decade ago. I'm kidding. Do subscribe. Exercise number 4. Simple drive impact counters. For this exercise, turn on recording slot 7 and turn off slot 8. This exercise will be looking for the drive impact. Walk with the CPU and react to the DI with your preferred punishment. If that's a simple counter DI, then remember to practice landing a simple combo afterwards with Oki. Do this for around 30 seconds. Exercise number 5, Simple Throw Defense. For this final exercise, turn on recording slot 6 and turn off slot 7. This exercise will be watching for the dash in to break a throw attempt as we walk with the CPU back and forth. You will need to stay closer than normal to the CPU for this exercise as Ryu's dash doesn't go the furthest in the game. If the throw escape notification comes up on the dummy side, then you are pressing throw too early to break the throw and instead the CPU has broken your throw. This is not what we're looking for. If your throw punish counters your opponent, then the CPU whiffed his initial throw as you attempted to counter it. This is also not what we're looking for. Do this for around 30 seconds, and we've completed this simple 5-minute pre-ranked training session. Remember, reactions are at the core of defense in Street Fighter 6. Do this training every time you open the game before you hop on ranked to strengthen your general reactions. This is the basic building blocks of your training that ideally will lead you to more advanced training in the future. Fists up, hold forward, subscribe for more.